A group of men who think they're funnier than they are.
Okay, we're a group of men. Ty says he's funnier than everyone else. We're here. It's
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
What's up? Oh God!
Welcome to the first episode of the podcast.
What's the name?
Whose name I haven't come up with. Now would be a good time to come up with a name,
This
right?
would be a really great time to come up with
and I'm
something.
thinking like, can I come up with something witty and funny and cool? And the thing is, I
Right
probably
on the
can't.
spot. Ooh.
Right on the spot. All right.
I don't know.
How about off the dome? I like off the dome.
Too nerdy.
No, not the MIT dome. Not the MIT dome, like my head.
No,
Yeah, you know, like it's like right straight off the dome. Like I came up with it off the dome.
I like that.
All right, well now.
All right, what? This is tough.
No, I don't know what to say.
People
I
do
don't
it.
know.
That's all I had to
If we-
say.
all right, I mean, here's the thing, Carlos. If we were sitting down at a table and we had a big old microphone in front of us, like one of the really nice ones,
Yeah.
where you like get your mouth up real close,
yeah.
and you're just like, and your voice
But
sounds
do
nice.
a deep voice. You have to do a deep voice.
Oh yeah. I'm very important, and I think my ideas must be heard by everyone. You know.
Thanks, Simon, for sharing that. I agree with your points. Yeah. That's it. That's all I had.
All right, that's our first episode there. Maybe we'll append to this later in the
fucking did
night.
it.
We'll see. We did it.
Minute 30. That's not bad.
Through. All right, Carlos. Tell him what you just told me. Tell him what you hate.
I was just thinking about the people that send really long voice notes. Like 2 minutes. Like, what's the threshold for you? What's the threshold?
For me, if it's longer than like 20 seconds.
Oh, no, that's low. I do it like a minute.
Okay,
Like
what
a
happens
minute.
if it's over a minute?
I'll do like 2x speed.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to repeat it like a couple of times because then I miss it. Because it's too fast.
Yeah.
And it's just not efficient.
Well,
It
it's just,
sucks.
it's inconsiderate, right? Because it's easier for them to send a voice message
Yeah.
than to type. But it's harder for you, you know?
And people would be just like walking down the street and they just like send you something and they
Yeah.
get distracted because they're walking.
Yeah.
It's just inconsiderate.
And it's like windy and some shit.
It is,
And then
it
you feel obligated to respond too when someone sends a voice memo, you know?
And you have to be like sort of proportional to how long their text
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's
It's a
just-
weird dynamic.
And if you want to talk, just call me, right? If you want to have a conversation, just actually
Yeah.
call me, you know?
That being said, if someone calls me, like, do they have to call me? No, I won't pick up. Unless it's an emergency, I won't pick up.
Yeah. But a nice call every once in a while is pretty good.
Oh, but it depends the time. You have to time it. I like a text before a call. I like my call schedule.
And here's the real ironic thing is we're making a 2-minute long voice memo here.
We're getting there.
Which
We're
we
getting
just
there.
said is the most obnoxious thing ever. So that's a good point to end this voice memo.
Are we the most obnoxious people then?
John. All right, team. The reason why I brought you here today, very important news.
What's up?
I'm starting a podcast.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And you guys are on it right now.
Right now.
Right
Whoa,
now.
that's awesome.
And I just
Oh my god, we have a concussion.
and I just had the idea with Carlos 5 minutes ago. I was like, what if like in everyday life or at parties, I just made like little 1.5, 2-minute voice memos and just cobbled them together.
That's pretty fun, dude.
So it begins.
I didn't hear what you said.
He'll never know what I've said.
Wait, you're whispering.
She's all my
name is
friends. That's not the
Hey,
podcast.
Kristen's whispering into the phone and we can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
she's talking about.
crazy. I'm a mystery.
Oh God, you're probably talking shit about us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
But you know,
I love it.
All I know is Kristen's like,
but here's the thing. Why do I feel like John's been on podcasts before? I feel like this is not new for John. John's done everything though.
I feel more comfortable around a microphone, you know.
John's the kind of guy you know for like 2.5 years before he tells you for the
He
first
rides a
time
motorcycle.
that he rides a fucking
Oh
motorcycle.
my god, you guys to the motorcycle, come on,
Because
man.
he's too cool, he doesn't need to flex.
It's
John-
hard.
You know what? I'm camera shy. I'm talking to the camera only.
Oh no, I mean that's okay.
It's the
That's
Lord,
okay.
dude, it's
I
the
am a
Lord.
little bit too. I figure I'll probably get used to it. Is she naked?
I don't know. It's
She kind of looks like you.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll do you one better, Tess. You're now on the podcast.
Perfect. Glad to hear it.
Hey, we got Tess here. We got Miranda.
Hello.
Miranda does not seem that excited to be on it.
What What is this podcast about?
Well, all right, the podcast is called Off the Dome.
It's called what?
The podcast is called Off the Dome.
Off the dump?
No. Everyone always thinks it's MIT related. It's not.
Off the dump. Like
Off
the dumb? Like
No, off the dome. Off the dome.
Off the dome.
Like off the top of my head. You know?
You
Or
get
the
it off
MIT
the
dome.
chrome dome just behind you. You just take the hat off, dude. You got the chrome dome.
Tight? Yeah, but anyways, I'm just recording little bits here and there.
Okay, yeah, this is all gonna make it on your podcast.
Yeah, because anyone can make a Spotify. So,
Yeah, can I put it on Spotify?
Yeah,
Can I do a little advertisement?
don't worry, it'll be up soon. Don't worry. But it's like the new Finsta, you know? It's
Okay, I'll be waiting for it. I'm
right?
excited.
Well, because here's the thing: there's no widespread social media that's audio based. You know, everything's picture based or text based. Why isn't there audio based social media? Like, be real but audio based.
You gotta have a podcast voice, though. Can you do a good podcast voice?
Hello and welcome to. Well, to have a good podcast voice, it's not about their voice; it's about the microphone they have. You know. They got-
Really, you have to have a voice that's like nice to listen to. Yeah, it can't be.
Oh,
it can't
okay.
Be high, it can't be too
All right.
low, it can't
All right.
be,
Here's the thing. If I had a good podcast voice, you would have just said I had one. But instead, you asked, "Oh, but do you though? Do you have a nice podcast voice though?"
Is your entire podcast?
Hi, my name's Kristen, and I would like to say, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, podcast in general.
Ooh, this first podcast is an introduction to podcasts.
Obnoxious people are that
Podcast
start
theoretically. Here, give us some.
I think podcasts are great. I don't know what to tell you.
Everybody loves podcasts.
Everyone loves podcasts, and I can't imagine Simon's going to be able to string together a couple of coherent words.
Yeah.